Hi there. Welcome to Remarkable Top 5. Join me as we explore the world's most fascinating and amazing top 5 lists. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let's get started.
Welcome to Remarkable Top 5, where we bring you the most mind-blowing, earth-shattering, and totally unbelievable urban myths in the US. Now, I know what you're thinking, but host, aren't urban myths just that? Myths? Well, you're wrong. These stories are 100% true. Trust me, I'm wearing a tinfoil hat. Number 5. Bigfoot. Yes, the elusive ape man has been spotted all over the US, from the Pacific Northwest to the Deep South. The wildman is actually a master of disguise. Some say he has been known to dress up in a suit and tie and attend business conferences, just to throw people off his trail, but Bigfoot has actually been hiding in plain sight as a tree stump for decades. Some people believe that Bigfoot is actually a government conspiracy, and the government has been hiding him from us in order to maintain their power over us. But come on, do you really think that a giant, hairy creature is wandering around the woods, dodging cameras and hunters? If Bigfoot were real, we would have found him by now. And if we did find him, he'd probably be making money in Hollywood. Number 4. The Roswell UFO incident. You've heard the story. A UFO crashes in Roswell, New Mexico, and the government covers it up. What you don't know is that the Roswell incident was actually a top-secret government experiment to test how gullible the American public was. It was just an elaborate prank played by the Air Force to see how many people they could fool. The alien language that was supposedly deciphered by experts was actually just gibberish that someone had scribbled on a napkin after a night of heavy drinking. And the alien technology that was recovered in Roswell was actually just a bunch of outdated kitchen appliances that the government was trying to pass off as futuristic technology. But let's be real, do you really think that the government could keep a dirty little secret like that for over 70 years? Plus, if aliens were visiting us, don't you think they would be a little more discreet? I mean, have you seen our internet search history? Number 3. The Loch Ness Monster. Ah, Nessie. The monster that has captured our imaginations for decades. Was the whole thing actually just a ploy by the local tourism board to attract visitors to the area? Or was it just a marketing gimmick for a new brand of Scottish whiskey? Either way, if a giant sea serpent were living in Loch Ness, don't you think we would have found it by now? I mean, we've searched that lake with sonar, submarines, and even drones. And what do we find? Nothing. Except for a few drunken Scotsmen singing 500 miles. The whole thing is actually just a prank that got out of hand, and now nobody wants to admit that they made it up. Number 2. Haunted houses. Yes, we've all heard the stories of ghostly apparitions, poltergeists, and demonic possessions. Isn't it weird that the ghosts in haunted houses are very considerate? They never bother you when you're trying to eat or take a shower, only when you're at your most vulnerable and easily frightened. Did you know that haunted houses are the #1 cause of high blood pressure and heart attacks? It's true, nothing gets your blood pumping like a ghostly apparition jumping out from behind a door. Haunted houses are only scary at night because ghosts have impeccable timing. If you're really scared in a haunted house, you can always just leave, but somehow ghosts have a knack for locking doors and trapping their victims inside, so good luck with that. Let's face it, these stories are usually the result of a bad acid trip, a faulty wiring job, or just a really creepy old lady who doesn't like visitors. And even if ghosts were real, don't you think they would have better things to do than haunt some suburban split level? And now, drum roll please, for the #1 urban myth in the US. McDonald's. Legend says McDonald's burgers are made from recycled car tires that have been processed to look like meat. The process involves grinding down the rubber tires to a pulp, adding some spices and color, and then shaping the rubbery mixture into patties. That's why the burgers have a distinctive bounce to them and can survive being run over by a truck. Did you know the secret ingredient in McDonald's fries is actually a chemical compound that's derived from space rocks? It's what gives the fries their addictive flavor and crispy texture. The aliens who left the rocks behind knew that humans would love the taste and that McDonald's would eventually discover the secret. And the McRib sandwich is made from a special type of meat that's only found in the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean. It's a fish-like creature that's covered in a thick layer of rubbery skin, which is why the McRib has that distinctive texture. It's rumored that the only reason McDonald's brings the McRib back on the menu periodically is because they have a secret underwater facility where they breed and harvest the mysterious creatures. But we should have known that the McFlurry is made from ground-up unicorn bones and fairy dust. That's the reason why it's so magical and rare to find a working ice cream machine. McDonald's food is actually food. I mean, come on, have you seen the ingredients list? It's like a chemistry lab. But we keep going back for more. Why? Because it's cheap, it's convenient, and it tastes like heaven wrapped in a greasy bun. So, if you want to indulge in some tasty urban myth, head on over to the Golden Arches. And while you're at it, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any more of our mind-blowing content. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay skeptical.